When will this insanity stop? When will enough people say, stop this madness? We don't have to live like this. Too many have died. We should say to ourselves, not one more. Thank you. That's it.
Now, when he walked off, he literally broke down in tears. He could not stop himself. And you hear there, it's going to bring that debate back up about gun rights here in America. But we also talked to someone who was a witness, someone who went to the scene and saw 3 girls who were lying on the grass outside of a sorority and described to us what he saw. His name is Kyle Sullivan, just 19 years old. He's a first-year student, came here from Hawaii expecting to have a great time as a student and do very well in school. He heard gunshots as he was inside a fraternity, and he came downstairs. He heard more gunshots. He looked across the street and saw these 3 girls, walked up to them and saw at least 2 of them die before him. Can you tell me, what did you see?
Well, I was leaving the fraternity right there, and I heard the gunshots, and I recognized the sound of a gun. I've shot a gun before. So I waited, and then I heard more gunshots, and then after about like 30 seconds, I came around the corner right here.
So you're there at the fraternity?
Yeah.
You're there, you're just down the street, and you come around the corner after hearing gunshots, and what'd you see?
Okay, so I came up, and basically, there was a young girl laying right here, and I could just tell immediately that she was gone. I saw a gunshot wound to her abdomen and like on her side, and also one to her head. So you could tell she wasn't bleeding anymore, so that she was gone. There was another girl right here.
My God, there were more than one.
There was 3 girls, yeah.
3 girls.
There was a girl right here, and she was really, really struggling. You could tell she was just barely able to move her eyes and just moving her arms slightly. And then there was another girl right here, and she was kind of like laying down crouched. She was still conscious. She was talking. She immediately got on the phone with her mother and was telling her mother about how much she loved her, and she wasn't sure that she was going to make it.
Oh my God.
And then probably took about a minute or 2, and the one right here passed away. And then,
what were you doing this whole time as you're looking at this terribly grisly scene?
I was complete shock. I walked up, and about 3 other people came from this angle. I didn't realize that this was real life at all.
Were you trying to talk to them? Did they say anything to you? Did you hear?
Yeah, I was talking to the one on the phone because I could tell. She said that she got shot in the kidney, and I could see that she had shots through her arm, so I could tell that she was probably gonna make it. So I was telling her that she was going to be okay. I spoke to her mother real quick. I told her mother that she was probably going to make it. We saw a police officer right down there by Freebirds. So we brought him over here immediately, and he held her and was holding her wounds to stop the bleeding. And then I asked the police officer if we were safe staying here, just because of that there was a person driving around shooting people. And he said that that we were okay. But then literally like 20 seconds after that, we heard the next shots at the market over there. And then that's when he basically yelled at everyone and told them to run indoors. And then I ran back to the fraternity. And I ran down the street and told everyone to go indoors. And people were just locked themselves in.
I noticed that your voice is still shaking.
Yeah.
You're still trying to process all of this.
Yeah, it was a huge shock last night. I really, wasn't really able to sleep at all. It was heartbreaking that something would happen in our community like this.
So he saw 3 of the 7 people who